Hi, this is Dena and welcome back to my channel. If you're already a subscriber, I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the little bell and you'll get notified when I put my videos up. Normally drop them every Tuesday and Thursday. Sometimes I do a collab and those can drop any day. And sometimes I do bonus videos and they also can drop at any time. And occasionally I do live chats, which are also not scheduled. So hit that bell and then you'll be notified anytime I drop a video or have a live chat. So in this video, I'm going to show you some items that sold. I'm going to go around the Emporium here and pick the items out, show you how I store things, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of how I wrap them up to ship. I'm going to tell you how much I sold them for, how much I paid for them, and hopefully you find all of that interesting. I sold a little dog figurine on eBay. Somebody had liked it and I sent them an offer and they accepted it. So this little cutie, this little cutie is going to go to a new home. I just love him. I think he's a Cocker Spaniel. He is just so cute. I have the little dog figurine all packaged up, ready to go. I just love these little priority boxes from the post office. It weighed like 15 ounces and and then a little bit more, basically a pound. So I'm going to ship it priority, even though it's a pound, and I probably could have found like maybe a slightly smaller box and shipped it regular mail, but I like that priority has insurance on it. So that's the way I'm going to go with this one. It is so funny how eBay sales go sometimes. When one person gets interested in an item, then another person, and then another person. I had somebody interested in these bowls, but they asked me if they were in perfect condition, and it turns out that two of them are in really good condition, but one of them has stress cracks in it. I'm trying to find which one. It's so hard to see on here. I think it's this one. Yes, this one has some like cracks, like stress cracks right there. Still very usable. They don't go through to the bottom. They're just on the top. And so that first buyer didn't want these bowls. Then another buyer came along and wanted the teacups and saucers. And I asked her if she wanted the bowls, and she said she was set with the bowls. So I just shipped out the teacups and saucers. Well, the very next day, or maybe a couple days after that, I'm not sure, a different buyer bought the bowls. So I am going to package these up, and out the door they will go. As I'm wrapping up the bowls, I filled the centers of them with some newspaper, and then I'm wrapping them in tissue paper and then bubble wrap. Now this is the last of my bubble wrap of that roll, but the good news is I have multiple giant rolls in the basement. I do order it ahead of time. I order 2 rolls at a time. So I retrieved another roll of my bubble wrap. I buy these on eBay. I think it's from, oh, I don't remember who it's from. I can always put it into the video. I'll look it up and see who it's from, and then you will see that you can read about it. The bowls are all packaged up. I paid $1.45 each. I had actually bought the teacups, saucers, and bowls as one set. It was $12.99. And if you divide that by 9, that's where I come up with the $1.45 for the cost of the item. Oh, there's actually tax on that, so it was a little bit more than that. And then I sold them for the bowls for $46, including shipping. The shipping's going to cost me about $14. And so between the bowls, which that I sold for $46, and the teacups and saucers that I sold for $49.99, I made pretty decent profit. So the shipping on the teacups and saucers was also around $15, so $29 in shipping. And that leaves me with $54 if you minus out the shipping and the cost of goods for selling all of the items, and then eBay fees come out of that. But still, that is really good profit. I am so glad I saw these. It was at a Salvation Army, and they were in a really pretty basket. The basket was priced separately, although the way they had them displayed, it would actually be a perfect way of just displaying them because they were that buttery yellow color. I just love those. Let's go picking. Got a message from Green Bee Explorer that she sold a pair of sneakers. I do the shipping for her. She is currently out of state, and we keep all of our inventory together because she works full-time, and I have the time to do her shipping for her. So it is a pair of sneakers, and I can see them right there. It's a pair of Brooks. Oh, let's see, there's the other one. So I'm going to get these packaged up. They look small enough to fit in a poly mailer, and then I can walk them up to the post office box. There's actually 2 of them close to my house, and it gives me a few steps of exercise while I do it. It's another snowy day here in Michigan. We always get these little light dustings, couple times a week sometimes, or several times in a month. Just enough to get you outside and get a little exercise cleaning off the sidewalks and the cars. I had another sale on eBay, so let's go get it. I just happen to know it's in here. And let's see here. Oh, there's the matching picture to it. So I had bought, I'm going to move this hat. I had bought this pitcher, 4 mugs, and a creamer. This is, I just want to turn it so you can see it. It's a Starbucks coffee company, hand painted, made in Italy exclusively. So, and it says, and then it's in Italian, ceramic Toscana. So maybe in the Tuscany region, I'm not sure. But anyways, I just love this. When I saw this at the thrift store, I had to have it. It was just so pretty. And so I sold the little creamer, and I'm going to put that picture down because the picture didn't sell, but the mugs did. And they are in here. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get these out with, oh, let me look in here. So what I did is I put them in these little boxes and stacked them up in there. So I sold all 4 of the mugs. And let's see if I can back up here. Woo! Back up. I'm going to put them down right here. Let's push my scale back a little bit so you guys can see them. Aren't they beautiful? They're big. I wasn't sure about pricing them. I didn't know if I should price them super high because they were from Italy or not. So I priced them, and they weren't selling. So then I lowered the price, and they didn't sell, and I lowered it again, and it didn't sell, and I kept lowering the price. And then at one point, I was looking at what I priced it. I'm like, oh my God, these are really nice Italian mugs. Why would I price them so low? So I actually upped the price, and they sold. And that happens sometimes. I mean, when you're in eBay, you can, go in and adjust the prices up or down. I don't know, maybe the algorithm picks that up and puts it out to more people. I'm not sure. Maybe it just so happened that somebody was looking for, something that along these lines, and they saw these. But anyways, I sold them. So the set of 4 mugs sold for $29.99 plus shipping. I don't remember now off the top of my head how much I paid for the entire set of the mugs, the pitcher, and the creamers, but I will look that up, and I'll let you know after I get these all packaged up and shipped out. Okay, so here's a better look at those mugs now that they're out of their boxes. Just love that. Look at the big flower on this one and the small flower on that one. There's 2 of each kind. I did look up how much I paid for the pitcher, the 4 mugs, and the creamer, and it was $16. That makes it $2.67 a piece for each item individually. I sold the creamer for $10.99. I'm selling these for $29.99 plus shipping on those items. And we'll see what the pitcher goes for, and then I'll know how much I got back buying this complete set and then selling it individually. I didn't want to sell it as one big giant set because I think it would be in a giant box and the shipping would be a lot on that. So that's why I parsed it out. So with these, I'm going to wrap them up. As you can see, I filled in the middles. You always want to fill the middles of the mugs. I'm going to wrap them up in tissue paper, bubble wrap, and then put them in a nice sturdy box and put some more cushioning in there, and then out the door they go. Don't be afraid of telling your neighbors that you're a reseller and that you love cardboard boxes. Any type of shipping box, all the shipping materials inside. It's a good way to build rapport with your neighbors. And my neighbors, they actually drop them off on my porch, or they'll text me and say, hey, I have some empty boxes. I put them on my porch and I go and pick them up. It's a good way of getting free shipping materials, and you're recycling at the same point. And so the mugs are all packed up and ready to go. I just have to put my shipping label on, and then I'm going to take them to the post office. It's another day in the Emporium, and I had a sale on Poshmark last night, and then this morning I had a sale on Etsy. So the Poshmark clothing item is in the green bin. I had to dig it out. I will show you what it is once I get it out. And I know you guys like to go picking, so that's the one item I'm going to be picking out of there. And then the next item is over here in this closet. And I can see it right there. I sold those 4 little plates, so I'll get them all out and then I'll give you guys all the details on both items. Okay, so here are the 2 items that I picked out of my inventory to ship out today. So this is a J. Jill top, and I actually was going to keep this for myself, but I listed it, and my thought was, well, if it doesn't sell in a certain amount of time, I will just incorporate it into my own wardrobe, but it sold. So I paid $2 for this, and I sold it for $10 on Posh. The shipping is always extra on that, so the person would have been paid around $7 and something for shipping. So after fees, I make like $7.05 minus the $2, so I only made about $5 profit on this. And these I sold on Etsy, and I listed them for $19. I ran a sale for the first couple weeks here in February, and well, the sale is still going on, and they get 10% off, so they got $1.90 off of that. And then this was also free shipping on these little plates. So I'm not sure how much the shipping is going to cost me yet, but so I'm not sure what my profit's going to be. Let's see here. And I paid $1 for these 4 plates. These 4 little plates were only $1, and that's a good price. However, I don't think I meant to put free shipping on these when I put them up on Etsy. So now I'm going to review my shop and see how I have things, because almost everything else has some sort of shipping on it. But anyways, the person who got this got a really good price and got free shipping. I also wanted to give you guys an update on my friend that I mentioned in a previous video that had announced that she had cancer. Well, she was able to get treatment and further diagnosis, and it turns out it's 90% survivable. So she already had her surgery and she's on her way to recovery. So I'm so glad that my classmate was able to get the care that she needed, and that she is, it's looking like she's going to be a cancer survivor, which is fantastic. And on some sad news, I wanted to let you guys know that my mother did pass away in January. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw her obituary that I put up there. She would have loved all of this that I'm doing. She was great at antiques in terms of knowing what they were and remembering them from her childhood. Her father was actually an antique dealer, and that's how he provided for my mom and her siblings, which there was 8 kids and there was 3 adults, and he's provided for all of them. And she loved going to, you know, vintage or antique shops and things like that. And she started to buy some stuff herself before, well, she got dementia. So as her dementia progressed, we had to, you know, put her into a nursing home, and there it, you know, she got the care that she needed, and eventually passed away in the nursing home. So I just wanted to put that out there.